Hello everyone. So in this video we will learn how to add Gumroad sales to Notion's database in real time. So the idea is that if a sales happens in Gumroad, a new page will be created in Notion containing the details of the transaction automatically. But the issue here is there is no direct connection between Gumroad and Notion. So that is why I will be using an integration and automation software called as Pabbly Connect that integrates Gumroad and Notion. The best part here is a person without any technical background can perform this integration easily. Now before I show you the steps, how about we begin with a real-time example. Okay, so this is my Gumroad checkout page and this is my Notions account. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to create a dummy sale in Gumroad and see whether a page will be created in Notion automatically or not. So let's have a look at the products. So these are the products I have. So let's say a person or a customer is going to purchase this particular watch in Gumroad. So the person is clicking on buy it now and these are the card details of that person. So a person called as Thompson34@gmail.com, that's the email address of Thompson, is making the purchase. Okay, so I'm working with a test account, okay, and the value of the product is $10. Okay, so the watch is worth $10 and the processing is done or the payment is done by a person called as Thompson34@gmail.com. So now the idea is that product details will be or the sales details will be automatically created in the table of Notion. So let's have a look. Do we have a Thompson? Yes, as you can see, this is the product name, that is watch. And this is the email, Thompson34@gmail.com. This is the sale value, that is $10. And we do have the product ID. So this is the product ID. And then we have the transaction ID and the time at which this transaction happened. So you must be thinking, how did I do it? How did I manage to send the data from Gumroad to Notion? So here we have used an integration and automation software to create a workflow to integrate Gumroad and Notion. The best part here is once you create a workflow, every time a new Gumroad sale happens, there will be a page in Notion. Let me show you how a workflow is created. So in the new tab, just type pabbly.com, 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 press enter. Okay, so this is the website of pabbly.com. All you have to do is just click on sign up for free. Here you can build your own account in just 2 minutes. In my case, I have already built an account, so let me just straight away click on sign in. Okay, so this is the app section of Pabbly. Let me just scroll down and here you will find connect. Just click on access now. At the top right corner, you will find a button, create workflow. Click this. A dialog box appears in front of you. It is asking you to give a name to this workflow. I'm planning to give it as Gumroad to Notion. Gumroad to Notion. Of course, you can give any name according to your choice. It's totally on you. And let me just straight away click on create. So when you click on create, you will find two windows, the trigger window as well as the action window. So in the trigger window, we will be selecting the app as Gumroad because we want to send the data from Gumroad when a new sale happens. In the trigger event, how about we make it as new sale? That's pretty much obvious. So essentially, the gist is we are just trying to integrate Gumroad to Pabbly Connect. So let us have a visit to Gumroad. So this is my Gumroad account. So we have to follow these steps to integrate Gumroad to Pabbly Connect. So first of all, we have to go to settings. So let's have a visit to settings. This is my settings page. Okay. And after settings, you have to go to the advanced tab. Okay. So let's visit the advanced tab. Okay. Then what? Then we have to copy the webhook URL and paste it under the ping field. So this is the webhook URL. Okay, I have copied it. Now, as you can see, there is already a webhook URL. I'm just going to delete this. But in your case, since you're starting fresh, it must be totally blank. So all you have to do is copy the webhook URL and paste it here. Easy. Then what? Then all you have to do is just click on update account details. So let me just scroll down. Okay, and just simply click on update account details. Okay, so at this point, we have an integration between Gumroad and Pabbly Connect. So what we are going to do here is we are going to create a dummy transaction. So let me just straight away go to products. Okay, and once again, let me just straight away click on watch. So this is the product that we are going to make a purchase, a dummy transaction. So the price is worth $10. We're not going to change that. And make sure that the settings are like this. Allow customers to choose a quantity, publicly show the number of sales on your product page. And the last not the least, make sure that call to action is always buy this. Okay, simply just click on save changes, and I think we are ready. So now what we are going to do here is we are going to look for the checkout page. So this is the checkout page. Okay, and let me just straight away click on buy this, and we are going to enter some details. So we have a person called as Janine. Janine23@gmail.com. So Janine is making a purchase. Remember, this is a test account I'm working with. Okay, so let me just click on pay. Okay, so the payment is getting processed. In a matter of seconds, the payment will be successful. Okay, so the payment is successful. Excellent. So let's have a look. Do we have the details of the purchase in Pabbly Connect? Okay, yes, we do have the details of the purchase. So this is the unique seller ID. Then we have the unique product ID. This is the product name. And then we have the email janine23@gmail.com. Now we have a problem, that is price. As you can see, Janine had made a purchase of $10. Okay, so the product was worth of $10, but unfortunately it's showing $1,000. So this is kind of wrong. The problem here is the decimal, it's not showing. There must be a decimal. Okay, that is why it is showing 1000 instead of 10. So we have to trim this amount to make it 10. We will deal with that later. Then we have the currency as USD. Okay, so that's cool. So we have got all the details. Okay, now what we are going to do here is using all these details, we are going to create a page in Notion. Now before we create a page in Notion, I'm just going to trim the amount. Okay, so as you can see, the amount that we have got is 1000, which is kind of wrong. We want the original amount, that is $10. So we have to remove the extra 2 zeros, and this is how you do it. You just add API by Pabbly, this one. Okay, in the action event, just keep it as get. Now comes the most important part, the endpoint URL. So basically you just have to add this endpoint URL. Okay, so this is the endpoint URL. We have added the endpoint URL. Now we have to set up the authentication. Now we really don't have to set up any authentication. All you have to do is just click on set parameters. Now we have to add a label. So let me just add amount. And here we have to map the value. Now this is the value. Okay, so this is the value of the amount, that is 1000. So we are going to map this here. So you must be thinking, how did I get the endpoint URL? Well, in your case, I will be adding it in the description box. All you have to do is just copy the endpoint URL from the description box and paste it here. Okay, so let me just add the amount, that is 1000, and let me just straight away click on save and send test request. The amount is 10. As you can see, the amount has been trimmed from 1000 to $10. Excellent. So what's next? So now what we are going to do here is we are going to create a page in Notion. Okay, so let me just introduce one more action window. Now we are going to select the app as Notion. So the app is Notion. Now in the action event, how about make it as create page and simply just click on connect. We are going with a new connection. Now here we have to enter the token. So to get the token, let's have a visit to Notion. So I'm going to start from scratch. I'm going to basically teach you from scratch. How about we just make a workspace first? The name of the workspace, how about we give it as Gumroad details. So this is our workspace. And after that, let me just introduce a table inline. Okay, so now we have to make some changes here. So let's give a name to this table. Table 101. That would do. Okay, so we have the name. Okay, so here the name of the product will come. That will be watch. And here I'm going to change it as email. Okay, and let me just make the type as email. Then we want the sale value in USD, United States dollars. Okay, so that will be a number. Okay, and then the time at transaction. Okay, so the time of the transaction, so that would be date, or do we have anything related to time? Okay, yeah, let's go with the date. Okay, time of transaction. Then we have, what's next? The product ID. Now we have one more product ID. Product ID will be text type. Okay, I think that is sufficient. We have the name, email, sale value in USD, time of transaction, and product ID. Okay, so I will make sure that the recent one will be always the new one. So let me just delete these old rows. Okay. Okay, so we have the new row, okay, at the top. Excellent. Now what we are going to do here is we are going to integrate this particular page to Pabbly Connect. So let me just go to settings and members. Then after that, just click on integrations. So as you can see, these are all the internal integrations that I have built. Now for your consideration, we are going to begin from scratch by developing our own integration. So this is my integrations page. Let me just scroll down and let me just click on create new. Okay, so we have to give a name to this integration. I'm planning to give it as Gumroad to Gumroad Notion. Okay, just a random name. Of course, you can give any name according to your choice. Gumroad Notion, and let me just click on submit. So this is the token. Okay, let me just copy this and I'm going to paste it here. Okay, so we have entered the token. Now before you click on save, there are some things I have to do. So let's do that. So we go to my integrations. We go to our table. So this is the table or the page. I'm just going to click here, okay, and click on open as page. After that, just click on share. Make sure it's shareable to web, okay. After that, we are going to invite the integration. So this is the integration Gumroad Notion. We have invited it. Excellent. Now what we are going to do here is just click on save. Okay, so when you click on save, you have some fields. The purpose of these fields is very simple. We are going to create a page in Notion from the data that we have received from Gumroad via Pabbly Connect. So we will start with the first one, that is sales value in USD. Now, as you can see, the database by default, it is showing table 101. Okay, so this is the table 101. So the sale value, if you may remember, that was $10. So yeah, this is the amount, that is $10. Now this is the amount that we had trimmed from 1000 as 10. Okay, earlier the amount was 1000, but now it is 10. So we click here, and this is the amount. Okay, so let me just map the amount. Okay, that is 10, and we have mapped it. Then we have the product ID. So the product ID is watch. Okay, and the time is this. So the time is this, and we have mapped it. Now if you don't know where the time came from, so the time came from here. So this is the sale timestamp. Okay, so as you can see, this is an year, month, year, month, day, hours, minutes, and second. This is also known as the UTC format. Okay, so we have mapped that. Then we have to map the email of the customer. So the email of the customer is this one, janine23@gmail.com. The name of the product is, I think, watch, and we have mapped it. So we have got all the details. At this point, just ignore this field content. Just click on save and send test request to create a page in Notion. Okay, so the response is a positive one. So let's have a look. Do we have a page in Notion? So yes, we do have a page in Notion. So these are the details. Let me just click here, open as a page. Okay, we have Janine, we have watch, we have the value, that is $10, the time of transaction. Excellent. So the presence of this detail shows that we have a successful integration between Gumroad and Notion. Now before you leave, let me just explain you how this workflow is working. So let me just minimize this action window, and let me minimize this action window, and let me just minimize the trigger window. So basically this is the whole process in a nutshell. First you integrated Gumroad to Pabbly Connect, and then actually brought in the API by Pabbly. This was to trim the amount from $1,000 to $10, because as you may know that the customer had made a purchase of $10, but unfortunately the response that we have received from Gumroad was of 1000. So we have to remove the extra 2 zeros that had been added by the response. Then we have integrated Notion to Pabbly Connect, and after that mapping the details, we have also created a page in Notion. So now there's a perfect flow of data between Gumroad and Notion. So basically all you have to do is build this workflow for once, and every time a new Gumroad sales happens, there will be a page automatically created in Notion. Excellent. So not just these two apps, you can integrate a ton of applications and automate your business with Pabbly Connect. If you have any queries, please contact us at admin@pabbly.com. Also, the link of Pabbly Connect as well as the workflow is available in the description box. If you really like this video, please comment, share and subscribe. Thank you so much for watching.